two, one.
Good morning, everybody. I am dat1niceguy, and I'm going to be showcasing Castlevania Rondo Blood, the Maria only category. And as you can see, this game loves to start off with some amazing anime cutscenes, as you're about to see right now. So Castlevania Rondo Blood came out in 1993 for the TurboGrafx 16 or PC Engine, and it never actually came out to the States until 2007 on Wii VC. So we're gonna go see some amazing Maria action, because that's the category I like to play. So I'm gonna skip over this lovely cutscene, sorry. And I don't know, I titled my thing anime because there are a lot of anime cutscenes in this game, but you're not gonna see that many in this run as Maria, because I pretty much glossed over all of them in this save file. So there's two characters, Richter Belmont, basically one of the main protagonists of the series, and you got Maria Renard, who I believe is the sister of Richter's girlfriend. We're going to be playing as Maria because her playstyle is a lot different. Alright, we're going to go start in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, wait, I forgot. Y'all start stage 1 as Maria. Anyway, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, you do, Marquise. Yes, you do. Alright, so say hello to Maria. She rolls a lot and uses birds as weapons. She's basically the exact opposite of Richter. She's a lot faster, a little bit weaker though, and a little bit more energetic. So as you can see right here, I'm basically just breezing my way through all these enemies. And the great thing about Rondo Blood is it actually has a bunch of alternate paths. So I'm taking an alternate route because it's a lot faster than taking the main route. So right now I'm going to be using one of her sub-weapons, which is a turtle. Because again, she uses animals as sub-weapons. And as Crunchy just stated, you're going to be seeing what's called the Guardian Knuckle, which is basically a phantom spirit that Maria can unleash anytime. Kind of like a stand if you are familiar with JoJo. Alright, so now comes the Hydra Boss. This boss is a bit random. Its movements can go wherever it wants. Just basically nail your Guardian Knuckles and that's about it. This fight would take 5 times longer if you play as Richter, so you can kind of see why I choose to play as Maria instead. What's up, Fran? And yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in for this amazing cause. And that's gonna be it for stage 1, just a few more to go and that's about it. Like I said, playing as Maria is just a breeze, but it's very fun. Alright, so now we're in alternate stage 2. Again, we're not going on the main route. We're going on an alternate route because it's a lot faster. So we're in this destructible bridge. It's a very short stage. Well, it's shorter if you play as Maria, of course. There it is. Okay, a little nervous there. So this is what we call the boat skip, or Jesus walk as I like to call it. It's a glitch where you basically transition to the next screen incorrectly. You're supposed to land onto the boat and let the ferryman take you, but I kind of transitioned in a way you're not really allowed to do so. So now you're basically stuck in this glitched up walking cycle where now Maria's invincible and you can basically breeze your way to the next stage. So I basically just get to sit back and do nothing for the next few seconds until we just go to stage 3. Can't hit me, Fishman. There's nothing you can do. And now on to stage 3. So stage 3 has about 2 different bosses. The first one I'm about to see is a miniature boss of a giant purple skull with 3 eyes. So I'm basically going to use this turtle to kill it quickly. Anytime, and there you go. Just jump up, use your doves, and hit its eyes, and that's about it. Yeah, collecting hearts, for those not familiar, it's basically currency for your sub-weapon. There it is. So what I did over there is I basically used my doves to basically roll past those enemies using their iframe. It's a little bit tricky because some of these enemies, their movements are a bit RNG, so I kind of got lucky there. Alright, so now comes what's probably my most hated boss, Dovethor, a giant ice sack that looks like a cacodemon from Doom. His movements is completely random. Right now I'm getting a good pattern. A little safe there, but I had runs die because of him, so I was a little bit careful there. Also, this game has something called desperation attacks. As you can see, I'm not dying even though my health is very low because I killed the boss. It's just a little thing to scare you on your first time playing. So it's gonna be it for stage 3. Now on to stage 4, alternate stage 4. So right now we're done using the turtle for now. We're gonna be using the birds for later. So stage 4 is just basically go forward, or basically roll forward. Listen to some jazzy music. It's a nice art style. So up next is the bridge. So the thing about this bridge is the frogs that stay here are not RNG, but the skeletons that appear are. So only one appeared, so that's why I'm a little bit cautious right now. Okay, 2 appeared. Okay, we don't have to worry about that anymore. Now comes the final part of the stage. This part is a bit of a nightmare if you play as Richter. But like I said, we're not playing as Richter. Just basically roll your way through. It's kind of amazing how they create this character that basically breaks the entire game. Alright, so now up next is the boss of stage 4, Dullahan. Basically a headless knight. He can be a bit challenging if you let your guard down. I'm going to try my best to nail my guardian knuckles and kill him as quick as I can. Alright, it's a little slow there, but that's fine. Alright, so we have a lot of hearts, so I'm going to try and waste them by having Maria sing. And that's it for stage 4. On to stage 5, the death stage. Can't be a Castlevania game without death. So now we're back on the main route. We're basically done with the alternate routes. So we're going to stage 5, the ocean level, where you get to fight Death himself later on. It's a bit of a challenging stage, again, once you let your guard down. Just basically keep your momentum going and you should be good. Use your burst to kill a sword that basically takes control of everything around there. Use your guardian knuckles to kill those guys because you can't progress through. And lastly, a giant painting that will instantly kill you. But land 2 guardian knuckles and you should be good. Oh yeah, the music in this game is amazing. No doubt about it. Now onto the upper deck. So again, I'm going to use my burst to roll past these guys. See, it's a little bit trickier. You gotta be very fast and quick. Watch out for these harpies. Their spawns are very, very random. Alright, so a little bit low on health, so I'm gonna play a little bit safe here by grabbing some health here. Alright, so with death, I'm gonna want to use a lot of hearts because I have a dragon sub-weapon, which for some reason covers up your heart counter, so it's kind of hard to keep track. So when death shows up, I'm gonna use my dragon to hit him in the face. Yeah, and death's movement is completely random. Alright, so now phase 2 death, he's going to start throwing green skulls at you. Careful not to get hit, because he will do it again. And now in his third phase, he's going to attack you head on. I like to stand over here in order to maintain my distance from him and avoid getting hit. Kinda got a little bit nervous there. If you fail to use your guardian knuckles, he will jump at you and possibly knock you off the boat, which has happened a few times. And that's gonna be it for stage 5. Now to stage 6, the boss rush level. So again, normally an anime cutscene would play of Annette, Maria's sister, but since I already did beat the game, you won't be able to see it. Alright, so say hello to Shaft. This is the guy responsible for resurrecting Dracula. He also captured Maria earlier, who you had to rescue in order to, play as Maria. Alright, so the first boss is a giant bat. That was good. So the interesting thing about this boss rush is it consists of all the bosses from Castlevania 1 in order. So if you're familiar with CV1, you'd know who's going to be next. So first is a giant bat, then the Medusa, then comes the mummy, and I'm sure you can guess who will be next after. Alright, so now comes Frankenstein, just land 2 guardian knuckles, and that should be it. Alright, so since we already fought Death earlier, you won't be able to fight him. Instead, you're going to be fighting Shaft, the guy, like I said, responsible for all of this happening. So I like to stand right over here, and then use a guardian knuckle, and then try to trick him to go to the left. Oh, he went right. But that's fine, that was a good fight. Now on to the second and last stage, and we're pretty much almost done here. Alright, now on to stage 7, where we're now finally approaching the castle. So the thing about this stage is that there's usually some giant bats here, but they appear randomly. Right now I'm kind of getting lucky. None? Okay, one appeared. That's fine. Usually you're like around 3 or 4 would appear. But this game can be silly in terms of RNG. The old turtle hover trick, like I did in the earlier stages. Whoops. These harpies can be a bit aggressive. Oh yeah, Maria basically breaks his entire game. I think there was an interview one time from the developers who admitted that Maria pretty much breaks his entire game, but they still like kept her anyway. Oops. That was a little too close there, I almost died there. I messed up on the knockback over there, but we're still alive, so that's all that matters. But just to be safe, I'm gonna grab some food, which is a bowl of ramen. Yeah, Maria basically collects a variety of different types of food like cake, ice cream, noodles, sushi. Richter on the other hand just gets wall meat. Just wall meat only. Alright, so the guy we fought earlier, Shat, he comes back as a ghost, and the game never really explains how or why, but let's kill him again. By basically playing volleyball, if you keep hitting him like this, he'll just bounce back. But I'm gonna stop here so I can like use my birds to kill him continuously. And that's it. That's basically like the ideal way to kill Shaft's ghost. And now we're on to the final level, Dracula himself. Who is also not very challenging when he plays Maria. Alright, here we go. So if this part looks a little familiar to you, that is because Rondo Blood is a prequel to Castlevania Symphony of Night. One of the most treasured games in the entire series. I think we can all agree. Alright, so Dracula, same thing here. He appears, throws fireballs at you. With Maria, just basically keep hitting with your birds. And dodging his fireballs is pretty easy to do so. Just use her double jump ability, and that's really about it. Now for phase 2 of Dracula, just spam your birds, and that's about it. And that's it. That's Castlevania Rondo Blood. Maria only. Oh, there.
Time?
And time should be there. Ah, sorry. Alright, there we go. 15:44 on my end. And now comes some amazing anime cutscenes where Maria scolds Dracula. Alright, that's gonna be it for me with Castlevania Rondo Blood. Hope all of you enjoyed. Thank you again for having me here to showcase one of my favorite games to play or run. She has a red hairband. Yeah, this game can be a bit silly. It's just a very silly game, but it's also very fun. I love it a lot. There are a lot of anime cutscenes, but like I said, I kind of like went over all of them on this save file as Maria. Never pay attention to the hairband. Yeah, it's silly. Now comes the part where they try to escape from the castle, and that's game over. Now comes the best song. that you would totally hear from any Castlevania game. Alright, so that's going to be it from me. Thank you very much for having me here for this amazing cause. Up next, we're going to have some Mario games coming up. So stick around, and that should be good.